I grew up in the Garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the Garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the Garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. She said, my love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up.
Okay. Let's get started. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Gotta restart to make sure, you know, that... Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah, that we're getting sound. So, good morning. Hey, good morning, Dirty. What's happening? What's the good word? Alright, it's Tuesday. Tuesday. Got my coffee. Got my stream. I got my dog looking at me. Go away, dog. What are you looking at me for? I got nothing for you. I just took you out. Go lay down. You know, whatever. I'm just ignoring you. You know, just for that, I'm going to take the dog off the game. Yeah, that's right. Stop staring at me, yo. Would appreciate it. So, oh my God, we had an incident last night. Oh my God. Can I download this? Okay, so yesterday we kind of went a little car crazy. Yeah. Let me see if we can find this video and share it while we are loading in. Haskins, where are you? So, yep, here we go. Got it? I'm going to share it with you guys because you guys deserve to see the madness. The sheer unmitigated madness that this was. So Haskins and I kind of went a little crazy with the car builds. And so he ended up coming around, driving around, showing up with his car, and I think he ended up building like two of them. This is my my El Camino that I had just built. Came back and parked it, and then he built this one earlier. He was driving around. Came back, and that was parked there for a bit. He got into it, and they're trying to get them all lined up and everything. Didn't put down the wood poles like I usually do. And so, of course, I'm trying to line it, and then this happened. Yeah. Want to see it again? Let's see if we can restart that. Can we restart? I was in shock for a little bit. So yeah. Okay, so here we can see it again. And checking out the cars. There's the El Camino. Go and I just nudge it just a little bit. There's a lot of alignment. Try to fix it. I don't know why it happened. I mean, the other cars, other vehicles have been in proximity to each other. No problem. It's the first time anything like this has ever occurred. I don't know if it's actually. My God, man. That's not what you want to happen in your garage. So yeah, that happened. It's currently in pieces. Most of the structure is still there. So I will have to rebuild that. Let's see, where's the hole in the fence? Ah, there it is. Hole in the fence. And here's the remains of his car. It ended up over here upside down in the grass. It was a little bit insane. So yeah, some repair is gonna be required. But my God. Hey, Alec Tidwell, what's up? Well, let's go take a look. Of course, we will not be taking a look in the El Camino. Let's see what we can take. Let's take the pink Cadillac. Well, not the Cadillac, but the non-Cadillac, the smaller car. Okay. That was not meant to happen. I thought I had a reverse on this thing. Make sure that I have a nice smooth landing. But yep, we did the sign. I did the sign yesterday, and I think I'm quite happy with this. What do you guys think? We got the name of the theater and everything, the cinema. I wasn't recording. I actually had to tell it record the last 1 minute. Anyway, there's let's get a proper look at the sign. What am I doing? Spent that much time building the sign, and then I'm gonna drive past it. The back is not done because it's gonna get confusing with this. So I gotta find some kind of solution. Maybe another sign or something, but there we go. We got the lights around here. I think I put way too many lights on this side. So yeah, I'll fix that. But the idea was to try to get a feel of the original sign. The swoop with the arrow was way too much. There we go. Frosty Reels Drive-In Cinema. Yeah, the variety was kind of nice to have. The R was a pain in the butt though, because these are made of these are the fence posts, the Moss Isley fence posts. So these are yellow, and this one I had a heck of a time with, because it was back on green for a while, but it showed up way too much. It was too deep, so we had to make some creative choices there. All right, let's go see the rest of the town on the cable car. I did something last night, which is added on a little bit of roads. So we're gonna go drive on my little highway over here. They're marked by the street lights. So that anyone's driving up here knows where to go. I do have some bad news though about the seat glitch, and it's that while it's mostly fixed, we had a bit of a ghost car situation happening last night. Haskins was driving around. I should share that video as well. Ah! Haskins was driving around, and I couldn't see his marker, his icon, anywhere. But I could see the car that he was driving. So it was like this ghost car was driving around the place. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, I gotta put more markers. The trailer park. So the road is gonna come through by the end of the trailer park over here. Yeah, I need better markers. It is that complexity, so that was a bit of a problem. And I gotta fix that road. Thanks, Haskins. Oh no. No! I'm stuck. Fine. Okay, there. I'm trying to take the highway, yo. Drive through the town. Yeah, there is a town. And now I can escape the town. Woohoo! Hey, good morning, Rooster. What's up? You missed some shenanigans yesterday. And Haskins, I guarantee that your lowrider is safe where it is. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should park at the diner. Yeah, that's what I should do. I'm going to park at the diner because the diner is safe. I think. We got a parking lot there. The police car still parked there. I'm only being cautious right now because of the missing truck. So let me go park over here. No, come on, don't glitch on me. Ah. Downside of driving in high complexity areas is that it will glitch on you every now and again. Oh, come on. I did all that work. Okay. Let's try again. Yes. Turn it off. Turn it off. All right. The cop car is still safe. So this parking lot is the safest one in town. All right. Can I actually... Okay. No, I'm just going to leave it here. So, back to the trolley. The cable car. Let's see what we can see. Let's see what we can do. Hey, Taz. Good morning. What's up? Chris Carnage. No way. Okay, so we had some pretty bad glitches going on with the cars. Well, you know, at least the good thing is that we are spreading things out. So this is, I'm here trying to weigh down the cable car and trying to see exactly what is going on with the structure. But this one is giving me a headache. Because you know how the other side, the wheels kind of like stand up away from it? On this side, the wheels are actually flat. I do not understand this. It's inconsistent physics, but at least it's perfectly leveled. But this is the one that is. Why are you still going? No, I don't want that. Stop that. Uh-oh. All right. This way. Wrong way. Come on. No. You. This way. Come on. That's better. I'm hitting reverse and it's still going down the hill. But at least it's properly on the track. The big problem is that when it gets on top to the flat area, then it says, yeah, by the way, that's not going to happen. And you're going to see, you'll see exactly what I mean as soon as we can get there. I should double check these wheels. They're all going. Nothing is stopping. But we're still slipping down the hill. Mr. Biz, what's up? We're back doing some mechanical testing. Oh! Trying to get up the hill. Hill. Remember, this is a pretty much like a month-long project that we're on. So, you know, we're not diving off to go to other distractions. Any distractions we have are going to be pretty much in-world. Mostly. But the idea is that we're building up the Christmas Craftopia Snow World here. So lots to build and lots of new creators coming into the project. So no, we will not be running off and building Hawkins or anything else like that. Now, the big problem that we had was that these are not aligned. You see how this is now flat and this is up in the air? For some reason, that makes it work on the slope, and it's breaking my brain because it's not supposed to happen. It's a misalignment. It's a misalignment that I was going to try to fix purposely by actually designing something around that, but right now it doesn't even ride smoothly on this because yep, it can't even ride smoothly because it can't even go anywhere. So yeah, this is what I'm dealing with right now. Let me get my projector up so that I can see the whole thing. Hugely inconsistent. I don't know why I'm even keeping this mechanism right now. Maybe out of nostalgia, or just for notes, or just the sheer audacity of it continuing to do the thing it's not supposed to do. Then it comes down the hill, and it's fine. Tell me how this makes sense. Anybody? The truth of the matter is that it does not. So, we can actually build in some of that inconsistency. That is one of the things that had me thinking about. I just didn't expect the game to come and do it for me. So, a little bit annoyed there. Game, thank you so much. Anyway, so, this is the bottom. So what we can do here is take this part and raise it up. Seems like a one stop should be enough. But if I take this, the problem right now is that this should be absolutely parallel. think it's parallel. I think it's parallel. There's no space. It's not going up in the air. I think they may have fixed it. All right, let's find out for sure. Lost Isle? No. I keep thinking of that as the wrong name. All right. I'm moderately excited right now. Let's see, Daily Bugle. Let me get some of that on here. And some of that. Nope, because I don't want that anymore. And let's get rid of Daily Bugle. Go to roof pieces. So you see, this is now going to be out by a little bit. 1, 2. And then you is now deliberately off by half a stud. Trying a few new things here, so bear with me. Let's see. We did palm, paradise, palm, paradise. Let's get the circles in, and these are in the floors. Okay. This one is definitely very different because of the top piece, you see. So, you know, I may actually cut that piece off and just build. No, I can't because I need that piece. But let's see. Can we do the same over here? All right, we got this, and then we got this right in the middle. And then this is up by half a stud right there. 1 stud, a half a stud. This side looks a lot more crooked. But if it's the same crooked, that's okay. If it's not the same crooked, we got a problem. So you know what? Let's make sure it's the same crooked. Heck with it. It's better for this to be consistent rather than being all over the place. So we choose one point to pull from, and this point is going to be right here if I can find it. We are getting a cable car that's working properly and going down the hill and going smooth, no matter what today. That is the plan. I know how to build this thing. I can do it in my sleep. So let's not have me be asleep anymore. All right, we got this. We got that. We got that. Oh, really? Oh, I guess it should have been one step forward. You know what? Let's do that. Why not? One, two. Go. So, dang it, where'd it go? Oh, okay, thank you. Now 12. We got 12 here. So we've chosen our point of consistency. And hopefully everything else that we build off of here should be exactly the same. So this is for reference. That's for that side. Reference again. And now we can begin to go down. Down, down, down to Goblin Town. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I am a little bit locked in right now, so I'm not exactly the most talkative. I am trying to talk and go through this, but it's that I can't look at chat. Okay, that's weird. The controls have been getting stuck. The down key, down stops working after a while. It's weird. Maybe it's just an Xbox thing. But here we go. Alright, we got that. No, I screwed up. Oh well. It's not too bad of a screw up. It's just I've chosen the wrong block. So, let's get this in here. Then get this off. Then we can put this. Oh. Let's do a quick check. That's supposed to come over here. It's supposed to be one in. Okay, I think we're still good. There we go. So get that over there. Now we can go ahead with the rest of this charade. And get this over here. 1, 2, in. I'm doing that thing where I have my mouth open as I'm thinking. So I'm kind of glad I'm not on camera right now, because that's always fun to see. Then you look back at yourself in the video and go like, ah, why didn't somebody say something? All right, chat. We're gonna take a look at you in a second. Woo. Okay, tell me this is consistent. Tell me we're all good. All right. All right, we got 16. And then 16. Oh, wait, hold on. Was this new? I forget. I forget what I was doing. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was doing the consistency, right? Okay. So, this is supposed to be higher. So, this is supposed to be higher. Are those coming up to the same place? I think they are. I think we actually may have consistency again. Go figure. All right, let's continue. And then, and then, and then, and then, and then, and then. Lots of and then. Oh, son of a. I was. Oh my God. Okay. So, the thing about coming up from the bottom is that you have to do it properly. You have to come up from the bottom all the way and not forget what you had done. So I just, at least I just proved to myself that the bottom was consistent. So we are actually on a good track right now. 1, 2, and then this is up one full stud. So of course it's not going to line up to that. But this is progress. One, two, and one, two. Yeah. I do not like how that is off. I do not like it at all. But both sides are consistent. That's all we want right now. All right, let's do the same thing for over here. Then we can... Really? I was going to try to do an igloo because Gary G Lego Builds has been off being the Lego Igloo King. But when I saw that this was a little straighter this morning, I had to come and all right. It is quite a good feeling. These are a little close together. Am I going to bother to redo it? Why not? We were here. Let's get consistency, symmetry, all the way through. Symmetry is life. Okay, so now the final part is getting them both to be lined up properly. I think there were 2 things that I learned from this last time. One of them was that we can be actually over on this bit. Just a little bit. Okay, hey, if I turn my caution lights on, what? What are you doing? Oh my God, Chris Carnage is driving. It's the pilot in him. See, pilots don't have to wait for anybody. They're up there, you know, swanning around the sky, the masters of their domain, you know, except for, you know, oh, son of a, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Lego, you're trying to break me, aren't you? I can feel it. You're trying to break me. This is purposeful. I'm outnumbered, outmanned. Okay, Lego, you win. I give up. There will be no cable cars. We are outgunned, outmanned. Outnumbered, outplanned. I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Revolution. Yes, I'm singing Hamilton. Okay, so this is good news. Ish. 1, 2. We got 3. And that's off by just a little bit. Within a margin of error. But at least it shows if you want this perfect, build one side, then carry it through. But at least we know the measurements in between. Now let me make sure that these are aligned to the wheels. If this is off by too much, it's got a problem. Yeah, it's off by all of that. So when it drops, it's not going to be tight. So we do have to do a rebuild. But let's see how this performs right now. I'm gonna attach the back and the front. I want to see if it's anything at all we can do. Like maybe we can actually just bring in the wheels from the other side. So I'm not giving up on this yet. There are still some tiny adjustments you can make without having to rebuild the entire thing. So what we're going to do right now is just make sure that we have a build up here. This is 5. See, we know exactly how many. This one is fine. This one is fine. There's no misalignment there. So I don't know what happened to the front. Okay, now we're just gonna do a 16. Wow. Oh yeah, that does go up. So that is accounted for. We're gonna need a right-hand man. Incoming. Can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Alright, I have not thrown away my shot. Thrown away my shot. Because I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. We are outdone, outmanned. Yes, I've been listening to Hamilton. Such an awesome play. Alright, we're going to just pop this on, and this is going to increase the spacing. And I think that should increase the spacing enough to get it tight. We're going to see in just a second if we should bring that spacing in more. It's going to be tight there. I'm thinking that we need to bring this side in as well. So this actually goes well with in the plans, so that this also gives you another attachment point that you can always track. So I mean, like, you can even do this in different color. You know, take some black and for the wheels, toss it on so it's consistent. and you know where exactly where the wheels are going to go, just for your own edification. See? Then, okay, go pop those wheels on. Color coded. I know I didn't do that earlier. See, color coded. And now it's pushed in by enough, and that should do it. Okay. Okay. Hey, Deep Scare, what's happening? All right, so we are at the point of trying out the sled. I'm going to drop a piece down here so that we can have some additional weight. And then we're going to deal with anything else after this. Whoa, we are this close? Holy crap. That's not a lot of space, man. I think we may have another problem. I underestimated how much space we're going to need. That's going to be super tight, especially when it drops. All right. Let's drop it. And of course, the front wheels touch and the back wheels don't. It doesn't even tilt. It doesn't do anything else. It just sits there. All right, let's run it and see what we see. Run the burbs. Hopefully I don't have to reset anything. Nothing is turning. Dang it. Who's in game with me? Wicked. Nobody's here. So I'm going to do a quick reset. And hopefully it lets me back in. See, you guys have been pretty busy. Make sure that to keep Chris Carnage safe. Driving safe over there. All right, here we go. I keep checking to see if they fixed the ghost tree, ghost rock bug, but unfortunately that is still there. So you still have to reload for the ghost to properly go away, which it makes driving really difficult, especially when you're trying to clear roads. Okay, 9:23. Here comes the general. I love the hair on Puck's skin. It's awesome. Oh, okay. I was looking around for cameras. Like, what? What do you have cameras in my house? And why are they zoomed in? You mean the one on the outfit? See, this is a good reason why they call it an outfit and not a skin. Oh my god. Joker's in here spying on me. Hey, Miss Firehound. Good morning. Oh, that's a very, very bad. Holy crap. Come on, come on, come on. Dun 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 dun. Boom! Rise up, rise up. We're outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, but outplanned. Okay, come on. This is so buggy last night. We actually had to like leave the game a couple times. To the point that I actually installed a new game. That's not Fortnite. I'm not gonna share the name, but I did give into some of my darker urges, and I think I may be hooked. I have to admit publicly that I have a problem. I'm a complete weakness. I can't help myself. Okay, looks like we need a little bit of extra help here. This is why we had the thrusters. So last night I went and downloaded this city planning game. Because Xbox said, hey, you can get some extra points if you download and play a game from your Game Pass. So I, of course, listened, and I went and did that. Huh. Right, so so downloaded from Game Pass, and then I was actually up till 3 a.m. playing the game. I wasn't building in Lego or anything. I was just playing this game. And it was glorious. Are these all going the same direction? Come on, move. Balloon. Balloon. Many rivers to cross. So this is not resting properly, which is a problem. Oh, come on. Even on the straightaway. Nothing. Alright, fine. 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 Oh, great. It's too much weight. And now it's too much. Why am I falling? It's too light. Great. Just great. Something needed. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Get your butt back down there. Alright. So let's get enough distance. Dang, that moves slow. All right, so we're gonna need some balloons going on when this thing is working. It's gonna be interesting, but at least this is nice and this is faster. This is much faster. So that's actually pretty good. What about back up? Oh my god, it has traction. Holy crap. I think this one actually works better than the original. We've made improvements, people. We've made improvements. Now, will it continue? Or will it be a jerk? It's going to be a jerk. It's going to be a jerk. No! Don't be a jerk. Come on. Okay, stop it. Get back up. Wrong way. Back up there. Come on. Be nice. Be nice. Go to the straightaway. Alright, it's on. And it's moving. Okay. So it has some problems. I wonder if we could actually like do something. We can't add weight. We can't move things. If there was some kind of a flap, you know, to lower the wheels one stud, then, you know, put them back down. That would be ideal. Like a limited movement on a swivel. Can you get limited movement on a swivel? Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do either. Okay, so I now have a question about movement on a swivel. Is it possible to use the activated swivel as a kind of a switch? I mean, like we have limited movement. No, I don't want to use activated swivel. That's a bad idea. It's a very bad idea. But since we are only using up and down on this, there's a possibility that we could do something funky. Where we can actually bring these two things back together. So if we can go down one, it might be possibility for it to come up to two. If you add a switch to the back, a thruster to the back, just a little bit of a nudge. Can it put it in enough alignment? Seriously? So I just want to do a quick experiment. Is it going to fire? Nope. But then how do you put it back? You'd actually have to have two thrusters, one to deactivate, one to set. So let's say channel 1, then channel 2, so this would be channel 1, then this is channel 2. So channel 1 doesn't go anywhere. Channel 2 does not go very far. So that's not exactly resetting anything. Kind of useless, actually. So we've got to find the right position. Now that is usable. This thing is it's useless if it's, you know, I just had the thought. If we use that same principle of locking down the front wheels with the, where is that? If we can get this in place, this may work. Science, people. You're doing Fortnite science. And thrusters. Alright, so let's try this. I think you can set channel 1 on these guys. Channel 1. Channel 1. Excuse me. So if we're on channel 1, we can do channel 1 right here. Does that affect how it rolls? Which ones are the ones touching most? So channel 1 does. Except for when it's rolling. So that's interesting. I wonder if there's a midpoint, because instead of going like the full hog, kind of a midpoint that we can get. Oh, I just had a thought. I think it's a good one too. I think it's good. Here, check this out. If we had a wheelbase that, no, would it work? You know what? I think we're gonna have to try this one. Since we actually have a decent wheelbase that we can try this out. 38. Sorry, we've come so far. We've come so far. Thing is, I think the wheelbase as it is going to fail us. It's got some promise, but I think we are in a point where we actually need to try something else a little different. So we're going to try to raise this up. Dang it. Come on, be off the track more. Be off the track more than that. There we go. That's one. And then let's get two. So now we're raised up. Let's sleep until morning. All right. So my thought is to actually do something with the wheels, where we have. How's this gonna work? I was thinking of like a staggered design, but now I'm actually questioning if this is even possible. Because if one up and one down, the one down is always going to be touching when it's over here. So that may not work. Jeez. I sound like Rick and Morty. Aw, jeez, Rick. All right, okay. I feel we're close. We are so close with this. But it's a straightaway that's killing things. All right, you know what? Let's try again. At least we don't have any more alignment issues. And we can mostly make it look nice. Stuff with this we can easily dress up. Can we easily dress this up? Am I lying to myself? Okay, so we got those bits going on. Let me see. What else do we have? Look in Palm Paradise while my brain is on it. Huh. This might be interesting. That could be quite interesting indeed. And you know, the one thing that I really want to do over here. Sorry, sometimes I have to design while I'm thinking. So, excuse me for a second. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing. And this is the equivalent of sketching on paper, doodling. You get your brain involved in a different way. So it's doing what it needs to do. So this is just me, you know, doodling. Doodle, doodle, doodle. Time to set up a raid. 9:44. We have 15 minutes left to go. Now, this is one of the things that I've actually been thinking about doing. Adding on these guys. Oh, I would have to add that higher, wouldn't I? Sorry, lower. Because that makes it more of a statement. When it's actually on the circle. I mean, these are nice and everything, but let's see what we can do. Can we transfer this over? We should be able to. No. All right, let's try again. I love the fact that we can now place these exactly where we want to. We used to be limited before. See, now we can mess around a little bit more. And get these guys right here. Really add to the design, even without the circles. This could actually work. I'm wondering how it would look on a Mos Eisley piece. What is going on? Hold on. Something on Discord. Oh yeah, I forgot. We had another entry in the urinal wars last night. It's awesome. Oh, these gears are in Tatooine, Mos Eisley. So yeah, I don't think everyone has those. I know you've had some issues with them. Jaded. Some of the smallest are circular pieces. Oh, this one may actually work nicely. Check this one out. This is the extractor. I think that one actually, that adds to the design quite a bit. It's wider as well. Hopefully soon, otherwise you may have to wait till May for the next Star Wars event. What I want is more colors in rounded pieces, like at least solid black, or some kind of black, or gray. Gray would be nice. Okay, so I've come to a decision. I think I'm gonna see how far this can go. Not wrong way, wrong way. So down the hill is great. Love it down the hill. You may have to just keep this station as this and do a transfer right here to go across to the other line. That may make more sense, because this works, and I don't want to mess that up too much. So maybe I'll cut my losses right here and just have a transfer station right here that can actually change direction, so we can set this up exactly how we want it and deal with the height problem. So that will solve a couple of problems. All right, so I guess that's that. I'm going to put down my brakes, so this is not going further, and set up another line going over to Mr. Biz's resort. Easy and done. All right, so I think, let me see, just for the design element of this, we're gonna put this all the way across, so it looks nice and official. End of the line. And at least we know the design works. It's nice and solid. I can go ahead and build the car under this now. And we can move on with our lives. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so now we have a plan. Tomorrow, we're gonna go and design and build a brand new car. We're gonna pop it onto here, and then we're gonna. Okay, I'm gonna prep the wheel assembly for this one tonight, so it's going. So we may build two cars, or I will build a brand new car off stream and then build it on this tomorrow, so that we can see exactly how it's done, so we can have the full tutorial experience. How does that sound? I think that works. I don't know when Der Burger's coming back. That's always a big question, man. Der Burger is, you know, it's just one of those things. Whenever they feel like it. Oh, I should put some proper lights here. Transfer point. There is no Union Station. And railway lights. I can at least set up my train station as well. So that's good. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. That's what we're doing. There. Okay, that's gonna look proper. All right, so it means that I need to figure out where that is gonna go, how it's gonna hang, and how the station is going to be, and then how it's going to attach over here, because I need to come in a straight line. And I think this is far enough to stay out of the complexity zone. Well, it's not out of the complexity zone, but most of the complex stuff is happening up here. And that is 97 meters away. So perfect. That is out of the complexity zone. Woohoo! Alright, so we have a plan. And let's see how much of a straightaway we can get. This is all just planning for tomorrow, guys. Cable cars for the win. Mr. Biz is getting a tram line. His ski resort is five stars after all. Can't have the guests going up and down those really steep stairs, or being flown in the helicopter. Helicopters can cause avalanches, I think. I don't know. I'm just oh, but that would be nice though. We need a rescue helicopter. Haskins, it's official. We're getting a rescue helicopter. You know, those were actually based on the Hueys from Vietnam. it's the same structure. The bell, UH, I forget the number, but those are Hueys. Oh, we're gonna have a bit more of a walk than I thought we would. You see how much higher this is? What did I miss? Wow. Yellow or red? Yellow or red, or white and red? White and red. Although I am tempted to use the yellow, but that's just a temptation. Now, if I bring this over here, how much further would that be? Where would that go? Get it more in line. Okay, so more with this tree. That works too. All right, 9:57. Okay, I'm the Mad Puck 66. I stream every morning from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. when I have to run off to work. But we're going to be doing a lot more excellent cable car stuff now that most of the technical problems have been smoothed out and we can get proper alignment now. So we will continue our build of the cable car, the full cable car now that we have the mechanism all set, and have made some improvements on how it runs up and down. Now tomorrow we're gonna build the cable car, which runs better on a smooth track, and hook up Mr. Biz's resort with a 5-star experience. So come on back tomorrow. I'll make sure to get everything scheduled out, but we should be having some fun adding on some additional stuff. Maybe we can even get to the helicopter before the end of the week. But let's see how this goes. Continuing building in the Christmas Craftopia world. We've got some excellent builders in here. Haskins, of course, who's heading up the project. Rooster is in here doing a lot of excellent Christmas stuff. Ms. Lady Bats is over in her cave building up some excellent Christmas stuff. We got Tybrex in here. I don't know what he's going to be building yet, but he's still trying to figure it out. And of course, joining us is Dub. Oh my God, Dub Zeppelin. Yes, Dub Zeppelin. I'm completely blanking him just now, there, Dub. And she's currently working on a tiny city, so we have some fun stuff going on. Anyway, I got to run off to work, so I will see you guys tomorrow. If it's your first time here, please leave a like, subscribe, do all the internet things. If this is not your first time, you guys have come to hang out, welcome back. Thank you, love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.
She said, my love is like a flower. I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my